Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial about tessellation texturing in Unity3d. You're going to need a few things if you want to make this successful. So the first thing you're going to want is the DX11 Tessellation Shader. Now this can be retrieved from the asset store from Unity3d itself. It's free. Anyone can download this if you have a valid account. So once you've imported that into your project, you're gonna need to attach it to the plane. So right here you can choose any shader you've got imported, go to Tessellation and go to Standard Fixed. As you can see, you're gonna need a few maps. All you need for this is a normal diffuse map for now. So we're gonna attach that, and this is what it looks like. Now this is just some stylized texture. But even this can be made to look really realistic, and the way to do that is fill in these holes with maps that you're gonna generate. How is this generated? Well, for that we have this software, and it's called AwesomeBump. This can be downloaded for free from the internet, and it's a great tool that helps a lot of developers create realistic maps and detailed maps as well. For their games. As you can see, we've got diffuse, normal, specular, height, occlusion, roughness, and metallic maps, which can all be generated just from a few clicks. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Go in here and import the diffuse texture. Alright, so as you can see, the only thing that's right now put into this material right here to this box is the texture we just put in diffuse. The rest, you can see these little squares, are still from the last materials textures. Like the normal map is still that one, the height map, occlusion, roughness, they're all still from those, that basic AwesomeBump texture. In order to get one that we want and import into our project, we have to click on Grayscale, enable preview, and click on Convert. There you go. As you can see, we've got a pretty realistic material right now, and that's exactly what we're going to need. Click on Grayscale and enable preview. So as you can see, it's kind of 3D as well. That's because of the height map. The ones we're going to need, as it says, is metallic, displacement, which is another word for height, and a normal map. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Go to the normal map. Now you can tweak this as much as you want. In order to look perfect for your game. I always want it a little bit less sharp. So this is the sharpened or blur. If you put it all the way over here, it's going to be very sharp. If you put it all the way over here, it's going to be very blurry. So what you want is, well, at least what I want, is somewhere over here, I guess. And now you can see the effect on the texture, on material. I usually put this around -200. So we're going to save that one and call it normal. We are not going to need a specular map, so we're going to skip that. If you got a more advanced shader, which does require specular, occlusion, etc., you're going to want these, and it will make everything so much more realistic. But for now, this shader does not support that. So let's go ahead and put the normal map on that one. And this needs to be assigned as a normal map actually, so apply that. There you go. So as you can see, that looks a little bit better, but it doesn't have that much an effect yet. That's because of the smoothness that comes from it. So you can choose that in any way you want, but that's for later. So the other things we need is metallic and a displacement texture. So what we're going to do is the displacement texture first. Just going to save that and put it as height. There we go. Import it into your project and put it right there. Now, as you can see, there hasn't been anything, there hasn't changed anything because, oh wait, we put it in the wrong one. It's going to be right over here. Now, put the tessellation to the max. So that's the edginess. and get the displacement however you want it. So as you can see, it's already some sort of a geometry in there, which will make it look very realistic. The next thing we're going to do is add the metallic one. Now the thing is that you're going to need the roughness one. It's weird, but as you can see here, it says an R, and that's probably from roughness. I don't know how that works, but this is the one you're going to need. So put that up as metal and get that right in. There we go. So all you got to do is now choose the color, perhaps a bit like this, and make it as high as you want. Add in the player so we can just look around, see what's going on here. Now that's what it looks like. See? So from a basic diffuse texture we made a 3D looking ground, which looks pretty good for any stylized game, I guess. If you got realistic textures, that will look even better. But for now, I think that this is a huge achievement in just a few minutes of work. You can get a 3D looking ground, and you can make it even better if you want. In order to make it look really 3D, I think that's too much, but you can see the effect that it has. See? Looks pretty amazing. And if you add any sort of post-processing effects like ambient occlusion, that will also work on this one, so that will look even more realistic. That was it for this tutorial. If you like this video, please like it as well down below. I'll put the links in the description for AwesomeBump, the software, so you can download it and use it yourself for your games. Also, please subscribe to my channel in order to stay tuned for more Unity related videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.